In today's Veterans Voices, it's not I, but we. Words to live by for one World War II veteran when reflecting on how he survived the conflict and life nearly 80 years after. A retired Army Major Anthony Grant recently celebrated his 100th birthday. He shares some of his experiences and secrets of success with reporter Don Roberts.
I am doing great. It's a wonderful afternoon. Just a little cloudy in Hampton, but otherwise a great day.
That positive attitude and a sharp memory have been hallmarks of Mr. Anthony Grant of Hampton. He was 21, living in New York's Harlem borough.
I was working as a printer's apprentice. Eventually, of course, I became a journalist.
Grant was born in New York, but spent most of his early years in St. Lucia in the Caribbean. Shortly after returning, he was drafted.
I realized that once I got into the Army, my life would be changed forever.
Grant trained at the Army's Fort Dix, New Jersey, and Fort Lee in Petersburg, Virginia. And that's where he got his first real dose of racism in the armed forces.
We had to leave the base and go to the town. And we had to load the buses. And the buses would load all the white troops first.
Attitudes in Mississippi were about the same.
My commanders, they forewarned the black troops, especially those from the north, to be very careful when you visit the town. So there was a town called Grenada, Mississippi. And I was in the camp near the base for 6 months. And I went in town only twice and only spent 15 minutes, just walked 1 or 2 blocks and came right back because I didn't want to give the police any excuse.
Grant, like many blacks in World War II, were assigned to the Quartermaster Corps, loading, storing, and delivering supplies to troops on the front lines. And in June of 1944, those front lines were Normandy, France, days after the massive Allied attack known as D-Day. More than 150,000 American, Canadian, and British troops landed on beaches stretching some 50 miles of France's Normandy region. By the time Grant and other supply troops landed, the beaches were cleared.
Within the beach itself, it was a complete chaos. Burned equipment, abandoned clothing, abandoned shoes, abandoned helmets, burned out jeeps.
And as the combat troops pushed forward toward Germany, that's when Grant's troops came under fire.
I've been shot at, and I in turn have shot my weapon, but there's no immediate like hand-to-hand or person-to-person exchange.
After the war, Grant moved up the ranks in the Quartermaster Corps while serving all over Europe, Korea, and Japan. He retired after 20 years with the rank of Major in 1963. Meantime, Grant and his wife Bernadette raised 2 boys and 2 girls, including Jean. Bernadette died in 2015 after 67 years of marriage, 9 grandchildren, 6 greats, and 1 great-great-grandchild.
You've reached the right age of 100. Do you have a secret for longevity?
Have a positive mind. Have a positive mind. Things will get better tomorrow.
For Veterans Voices, I'm Don Roberts.
And to see more stories about Veterans Voices, go to the featured section on the homepage of fox2now.com.